Next morning, back on the trail. Videos I feel like ended really weird and abruptly, and are even filmed weird and abruptly because I don't know, I was just iffy with the videos yesterday. There was rain supposed to be coming and didn't record too much. But what happened, we stayed at a Spec Pond shelter or something. Hiked down about 5 miles to the road, parking area. The plan was to get a hotel or something because the leftover remnants of Hurricane Harvey were hitting us. But we got down there, some people doing some trail magic. Passed through hikers 2003, I think, Lumberjack and Sherpa. They were there. Rita, his wife, was there. Just doing some crazy trail magic, grilling some hot dogs, got some moxie. And they invited us back to their spot. They had a cabin down the street. So we're like, hey, why don't you all come crash at our spot? So we stayed in a cabin for the night. They cooked a pasta dinner because people do that. And Miss Jana was there. Miss Jana showed up. For those who don't know, she's kind of AT trail legend. She was there for most of this as well. And yeah, it's just a really good time. We're carrying on today, making our way up Bald Plate Mountains. So there's like East Peak West and then Little Bald Plate or something. So up and away. Still a little foggy, a little cloudy this morning, but so far so good. Made it to the first peak of the day, Bald Plate Mountain, but there's no view, nothing up here really. Unfortunate. So nothing but fog and clouds and dreary crap. So continue on, maybe it'll break later, who knows. But we still have another peak up here, I think it's East Peak, and then Little Bald Plate. So onward we carry. Currently climbing up East Bald Plate, and pretty epic little climb here. You can see maybe a little bit. Got some video anyway, but man, fog cleared out a little. We got pretty decent views, so it's awesome. Nice weather too. A little breezy, but still in a sleeveless shirt. So carrying on, feeling good. Feeling good. How you feel? You feel good?
Awesome.
Awesome. So on top of what I believe is East Bald Plate now, and man, I always told Southern Maine's beautiful, but woo-wee, it's living up to expectations, man. Wow. Almost 360 view up here. It was completely foggy when we got back this morning, but man, it's beautiful now. It's just afternoon, and all the fog burned off. The mountains look stunning. It is unreal up here right now. Next day, out on the trail, we stayed just off to the side of a little creek stream area, about 10.5-ish mile day. So we've been moving this morning, but sun is getting blocked out, in and out by clouds. Rain is expected for the next 3 days, but we're going to push on, try to make 10 miles, going over 2 peaks. I forget the names, but got word this morning that my German counterpart from the beginning, some of you may remember him, Mr. Fudd, summited Mount Katahdin yesterday. So he has done his thru hike, which is crazy. It's so nuts. He did it 5 months to the day. So he started on the 2nd, finished on the 2nd. I think it was the 2nd. I don't know. But anyway, he's done, and he's pumped. So talked to him this morning, and it's awesome. And I don't know if I mentioned it too, the Wisconsin guys that we were hiking with in the beginning also finished a couple days before that. So 3 people from our group of about 7 have summited. Spitfire, the redhead girl, is in the 100-mile wilderness, so she should probably summit fairly soon, I would assume. And then there's the rest of us, trudging along, 250-ish miles back. Will we make it? Who knows? We'll see. Been hiking along, we've reached the top of what I suspect is Mount Moody, and it was a challenge getting up here. Some pretty severe uphills, but we made it, and It's an okay view, I suppose. I guess. I don't know. Take a look. Judge for yourself. Even though it is pretty foggy. Some storms brewing. Some storms brewing. It's gonna rain all friggin' week. Blech. Blech. Take a look. 2 days later, back at the same spot we got off at. Small Arm Road or something like that. Small Arm, right? What was it? I don't know. Who cares? Whatever. But we're here and we're heading back out today. It's been raining for like 2 days and it's still a little bit iffy out today, but it's supposed to be nice. So crush the miles, see what we can do. Hopefully not slip and die on a rock, because it's kind of pertinent to the whole trip, not dying. Off we go. Heading up the trail still. We're on our way up to, I believe it's called Old Blue Mountain. You can see behind me we're in kind of a ghostly little forest area. A lot of moss and stuff growing on the trees here. It looks pretty sweet. So I'm gonna continue on up. I doubt there will be a view because it's still foggy, cloudy, and a little bit drippy where we are. So maybe the sun will break out, maybe it won't. I don't know. So I made it to the top of what I suspect is Old Blue Mountain, but you can kind of see it's a little foggy. It's a little windy as well. So no views. There's not much for views up here, supposedly anyway, but oh well. So we're gonna continue on, see where the day takes us. The trail coming up here was kind of interesting. I only took like one real video because it's kind of hard to capture, but after the rain last night, the trail is essentially a stream. So, but we made it. A little wet feet, but it is what it is. We'll keep on rolling. We've been proceeding on, and we made it to the summit of Bemis Mountain. No view up here, unfortunately. And yeah, we're going to try to get to the road, Bemis Mountain Road. Supposedly there's a tent site down at the Bemis Stream down there. So it's about 5.5 miles from here. So that's the plan currently. We could stop at a shelter, but for tomorrow I think it would line up better if we continue on. So we'll see what happens, see how the energy is. You can probably see I'm really bright right now. The sun keeps randomly popping out and disappearing, popping out, disappearing. It's trying, but weather has not been too friendly, so unfortunate. But it is what it is. It is very muddy. It rained a lot last night, so a lot of standing water, a lot of mud on the trail today, a lot of muck, a lot of slippery roots and rocks. All part of the trail, man, all part of the journey. Continue on. So heading down from Bemis Mountain, and the sun's come out pretty good. It's cleared up pretty well too. There's an epic little view behind me here. So I'm kind of pumped. This is a beautiful, beautiful view. And it's not even on the top of a mountain. It's just kind of on the side on the way down. I'm gonna stop talking, take a look. It's phenomenal. Nice little lakes and stuff, so take a look. Pretty incredible, huh? So we're gonna push on. Beautiful, beautiful views in southern Maine. Unfortunately, the weather not looking too good over the next couple days, but hopefully we get some more like this. This is phenomenal. So onward we roll, pushing up. Been moving around today, and we're now on the second peak of Bemis Mountain. I don't know why I have to pronounce it with a southern accent, but I feel like it's just proper. So, Bemis, and pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it back there, but all the lakes and stuff. But anyways, there's some lakes and such over there, and yeah, pretty cool little.
Up Old Blue.
Yeah, pretty cool little area up here. You can see over there, it already looks like some of the leaves are changing. It's getting fall time. Next morning, begun our day, our little tent site, campground right now. And yeah, it's been a fun morning. I put socks with holes on. Big Mama stepped in a poop.
A human poop.
A human poop, not to be confused with
And
some
not
other.
her own.
And not her own, so you could say it's been a productive morning. Hopefully the day gets a little nicer. So right now, we're just off the AT. The AT literally right behind me. And I think this is the side of Moxie Pond, and this place is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I expected to come out to like a, dirty, nasty kind of leachy pond, whatever, and it's gorgeous. I don't know if you can see down there, that's all sand. It's like a beach here. Man! I really wish it was like wicked hot out today, and we didn't have so many miles to make. It would be cool to jump in and swim, but unfortunately, not an option today. Man, is it beautiful. Unreal. Some impending doom looking clouds in the back, but it is what it is. Gotta push on. So we're carrying on with the day. We've made some decent mileage. We're almost, I think we're at 13 something. Should be 16 by the end of the day. What? That big old crazy mountain up there somewhere is Saddleback Mountain. So we should be up that sometime tomorrow. Hopefully the weather is nice so that we can see some things. Today, knock on head, so far so good.